So I recently watched a documentary on YouTube about Kanye West and how he went through all these crazy episodes and how he would be truly trying to be himself, but no one would just understand him. And really listening to it, I think I see where it's coming from. Because there are times where I'll hang out with someone, talk to them, and I'll go pretty deep, where we just completely disconnect, where they sort of look at me as if I'm slightly crazy. And I'm like, oh wow, am I weird or something? And obviously I get put in a situation where I feel like, and like, how come, and if this happens quite often in a group circle setting, and it's even more awkward, where several people look at each other and they're like, what the hell is Andy talking about? And I can really relate with Kanye when he says that. Like, for example, this video, maybe not a lot of people would relate to this, and maybe it would. And Kanye is this master of just speaking his mind, really talking about how it feels, and he's really built that identity, and it makes sense why he thinks the world is his oyster, because he's the only one that's talking the truth, talking his mind, and everyone's scared of the world and scared of how society will think, and as a result they're just scared to speak their mind. That's sort of why I enjoy this type of content that I'm creating this very moment. Now I'm worried that, okay, what happens if I post this and I get no views? Well, the thing is, I have a longer picture plan. If you watch one of my previous videos, like, I'm doing this for myself. This is documenting my life, and it's sustainable, and I enjoy doing this. So it's okay, but back to the topic at hand, I see where Kanye is coming from. When you're the only person that's not afraid to speak his mind, you feel like you're the god, or you feel like you're in this simulation where you're the only person that's real. Like, if you think about it, people who his older brothers like Jay-Z are so sort of restrained. Like Jay-Z, like, he doesn't, like, is Jay-Z really his true self? Because when you see him talk, he's this really clean, sort of guard up, talking, and like he's really thinking before he talks, and it's not really just speaking his mind. And as a result, I truly feel like Kanye, if he can really get to his roots, will become really, really successful. And the fact that, you know, he's getting sort of people who are claiming that he has mental condition, mental health issues, and how he has to take drugs to sort of keep him stable. It reminds me of Brave New World, where these drugs are used to keep people happy, keep people normal, keep people in line, and it really does suppress your creativity. And yeah, like, I was thinking about it, like, why isn't this type of content more sort of looked up upon? Like, I realize, like, this content type of, it sort of works. Like, there's people like Trisha Paytas, for example, where she just talks for like half an hour on the camera, and people love it because it's authentic. And I really think that's the future of content, being your authentic you. And that's sort of where burnout is sort of comes from. Burnout comes from you putting on this act for too long. And like, I'm 4 minutes in and I'm not exhausted about talking about this topic of being yourself, being crazy, being unique. I'm not saying that you should be as egotistical as Kanye when he was claiming to be a god and making other people feel bad, like Taylor Swift. But I'm just saying that he has a point where everyone, like, he's like, society, TMZ, is forcing him into this box where he cannot speak his mind and be himself. Now, I'm pretty sure that, you know, right now I'm a nobody. So I could say these crazy things and it's okay. I could talk and I could express my mind, express what I'm thinking, and it's totally fine. But eventually, maybe when I'm at a much, much bigger sort of place, it's going to be much, much harder to do this. For example, he said Obama sucks because Obama doesn't speak his mind, and he's sort of controlled by the politician, and he can't be free, he can't say what he's, and it's true. You can, like, I see what he's talking about. I don't know if you guys can relate with me, because I'm sort of now going to that crazy zone where I'm seeing these things, I'm seeing and understand why Kanye is crazy. I see what he means by Obama's not fully himself and isn't able to really do what he wants because he's sort of the face of the country, and as a result he has to sort of put his guard up and put up this facade. Everyone has a facade. The faster you learn to be yourself and remove this facade, the faster you're going to attract more people that are just like you. The faster you're going to really become that unique person that people are automatically drawn to. The faster that you'll no longer be burnt out and depressed, you're able to truly be yourself. And have that, like now talking about this, I'm becoming high energy and enthusiastic as an introvert. Usually as an introvert, doing these YouTube videos sort of tire the hell out of me. But I'm able to just talk consistently because this is the thing I'm excited about. And I know that, you know, this is the outlet for me to express myself, because when I'm on the podcast, when I have guests, when I have my co-host Christian, these things will not connect. Christian will not be able to understand and see what I'm talking about right now. Like, I'm being crazy right now. I'm agreeing with Kanye being crazy. I'm agreeing with what he says about Obama. And I don't think most people sort of think like this. And this goes to the next step. As I'm able to think like this and see the world like this, it's very, very easy to get egotistical. It's very easy to be like, I am one of a kind. I'm going to be the most successful person in the world, just like how Kanye said he's going to be the most successful rapper in the world. But then I look at myself and I'm like, yes, I'm in the top percent for like my age, but I'm not in like the top 100, top 50 of people who are my age doing big things. I'm very, very behind if I want to claim that best spot. And I'm aware of that. Now, I don't know if I'll be climbing faster if I just sort of go the route of like, I'm fucking unique, I know what I'm doing, everyone is in this simulation, I'm playing this game, I'm like the god in this universe, and I'm in control of my destination and the world's my oyster. If having that point of view and perspective will make me work harder, or the perspective I have now where I know I'm unique, I know that there's so many people that are better than me, I know that I do have sort of genetic disadvantages, but that's okay. I'm aware of that. I know what's possible. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep breaking the mold, thinking out of the box, and eventually I will be successful. But that route feels like it's going to be like a much, much shorter route to success. Whereas the other route, it's like you really back yourself and you're so crazy that you sort of just the sort of manifestation is so strong that you just end up being where you say you are. But the downside is you put so much pressure on yourself. Like the fact that Kanye is going through this identity crisis because he's believed that he's the best rapper in the whole wide world. So true that when Drake is just constantly dominating, he can't accept that reality. Logan Paul versus KSI. Logan Paul was so sure through just massive like daily affirmation that he was gonna beat KSI, and when he lost, he was just stunned. He could not believe it. His reality was like broken. And sort of seeing those two examples of people who manifested things so powerfully and it didn't go their way and it led to this sort of breaking, I think that's the advantage that the path I'm going down has, where I'm aware of all the people that are doing better than me, and I respect them and I want to learn from them. I'm respectful to everyone around me, but I know I'm unique. I know I got something special, and I just need to put in more of the work. I need to work more. Like I'm working, 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day. I'm thinking about my business all the time. I'm not working 16 hours a day. But that's partially because I know if I do, I'll get burnt out, and I get more work done working 8 hours every single day versus working 10 hours, take 2 days off. So yeah, that's my video on why I think Kanye is not crazy, and the power of being yourself, and how the more unique you are, the more crazy you are. The definition of crazy is just like being completely different, where everyone else cannot relate with you because you're so different. But that's what success is driven from. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Andy. I'm the founder of Studying.com. I'm on track to do $1 million per year at the age of 22 years old. I'm just here to document my journey to like take this to the moon, and just keep sharing it and bringing you guys along for the journey. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with nothing but more value. Peace.